welcome to the live stream. We are making Zangetsu's sword from Bleach. It is a massive 6-foot sword. I'm going to start forging the blade. This will be crazy. Yeah. Thanks for joining me. This will be probably a shorter stream, but definitely one of the crazier ones. Let's get started. Oh. Check out this beast. So, I first need to knock down the tip so that when I start beveling, it doesn't over curl. Because as you can see, it's starting to bend out. And that's just from the steel stretching. Flip it over. And there we have it. So, I started this blade a while ago. Not a while ago, just earlier this week. It is literally as tall as I am. I am just beveling the blade tonight because why not? I've got to get it done at some point, and I thought I'd live stream it. So, thank you for sticking around. Whoa. We're just getting started here, but this will be a long process and a lot of forging. This blade is around 5 feet long, I'd say. Handle another whole foot, coming to a total of 6 feet. It's a lot, but I hope you enjoy. If you're interested, hit the like button and consider subscribing, because that'll help out the channel and it motivate me to make more cool stuff like this. Thank you. All right, back to beveling. So I don't actually want it to curve up too much, because this blade is massive and even the slightest curve will just accentuate the entire blade. So I've got to be careful. However, I do want to spread the material wider. So we're bringing it down to about 3/16. I don't want it too thin, because if it's too thin, it'll get really flimsy. This thing is a beast. We're going to move down to the next section. Each section is basically the forge's length, which is around 6 inches, which is a manageable length to work on. Oh. Yeah, I haven't actually watched Bleach. However, I do want to. This is exhausting. This is a lot of work. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh. Oh. If you want to see the forge, it's right there. Heating up the sword. Once it's hot, then I'll start forging some more. It just takes a few minutes to heat up. Bring it back over. And there we have it. Good stuff. Because this sword's so massive, it takes a lot longer to heat up. So, I'm sorry for the dead space between each heat. All right. Hot, hot, hot. So again, just knocking down the tip a bit so that the recurve isn't too drastic. Flip it around. Whew. There we go. Trying to keep things symmetrical on either side and not letting it twist out of control. Because if this thing starts to twist, I'm going to lose it. But we're keeping it relatively straight, which is nice. Oh. All right. Back into the forge. Whoa. Oh yeah. Oh, I got a like on the screen. That's pretty cool. See if I can move this into a better spot. Hey, real close. There you go. Now you can at least see the anvil and the forge. Get some nice shots in here. But yeah, this is a lot of work. This thing will take me probably another 4 hours of forging just to get the blade to shape. I don't think I'll stream all of it, but I'll definitely stream a good chunk tonight. Holy yippers. It's also late on a Monday night, so I don't expect many of you guys to stick around. But thank you for those who are. This is hot. This is very, very hot. Yeah, just heating the blade up right now. Each heat takes around 2 minutes to go until it gets up to heat, but then it's hammering time, and that's a lot of energy exerted. It's also late. I've already been working on this sword for like 3 hours earlier. I'm pretty tired, pretty wiped out, but I want to get some forging done before bedtime, if you know what I mean. All right. Oh. Thing's a little massive. I don't know if you've noticed. So I'm noticing a little bit of a concave on the edge, which means this needs to be beveled out a little more, so I'm going to move back a bit. I don't know if you guys could see this, but this is how massive the sword is. It's around 20 pounds, I'd say, and it'll be a killer. I don't know if you can hear me from this far away, I hope so. But yeah, let's keep her going. Yeah, good stuff. I want to move this further back. Curious. Sorry about this if you're trying to focus on stuff. But I'm going to try and move this up onto the workbench so that your view is a little better. What if I did something like that? Yeah, what about that? How's that? I look like a goof right now, but there, you can at least see me, the sword heating up, and the anvil. So that's pretty nice. Oh, good stuff. This is a lot of effort. I hope you guys enjoy and consider liking and subscribing, because this stuff takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. And all you're seeing is the forging. I still have to edit videos, get material, spend money on all this stuff. But yeah. So I am making the Shikai Zangetsu sword from Bleach. It's just a massive 6-foot tall sword. I haven't actually seen Bleach yet. I do want to watch it. It's an anime. But I saw the sword design and had to make it. So yeah, I'm just forging away, making this beast of a weapon. Oh. See? Pretty big. Oh yeah. Because of how massive this blade is, the heat it radiates is quite a lot. So I've got to be careful not to like sear my hand as I'm forging. I don't want it to curve too much. Oh, crap. So I gotta remember to keep this thing straight, because if it starts to twist on me, I'm gonna have a big problem on my hands. But we're looking good so far. So the blade is supposed to have a bit of a sweeping curve in it. However, I don't want too much of a curve, or else it's gonna just look like a big bow. So back into the fire, and let's keep beveling this thing up. Whew. Here we go. Heating it back up. You've seen Bleach? Do you recommend it? Because I feel like watching it, I just haven't had the time on my hands, because I actually spend countless hours out here making this sort of stuff for you guys. But yeah, when I do have a chance, I'll watch it. How long have I been forging? Probably, I'd say about 9 to 11 years. I started forging when I was around 10, and then I got my own shop when I was 12. This space, as you can see it. And I've been forging here ever since. I actually got a job as a blacksmith as well, and I've been doing that for 6 years, 7 years. So yeah, I've been forging a while. I'm not like a professional or anything. I just mess around and occasionally make crazy things like this. Oh. Whew. All right. Well, gotten a little too hot, but that's okay. Just forge down these bevels some more. So I'm hoping to finish this sword in the next week or two. It shouldn't take me too long to finish. I've just got a lot of other stuff going on in my life. But if you guys have a project in mind you want to see me make, leave a comment or something. And hopefully I'll have the time to make it. I love anime builds or movie builds or video game builds. I'm really getting into the very, as you can tell, large and crazy projects. I just find that stuff entertaining. So if you have any cool anime projects or whatever, just comment it below and maybe it'll spark an idea in me. Alright, I think I'm going to move to the next section now. Oh. Ooh-wee. What's up? Sounds good. Yeah, I'm sorry I started the stream late, so... But yeah, I'll see you around. I'm going to try live streaming as much as possible, really. But check out some of my other videos. I do have live streams uploaded to YouTube as well. But yeah, this is going to become more of a regular thing. And I hope you'll enjoy it. Hooey! I'm going for 16 minutes. It's getting warm in here, that's for sure. But it's good. I could get the fan going, but then you'll hear rattling the entire time, and that's not ideal. Not like you're not hearing rattling from the forge. But, anyways. Oh. Whew. Hey, thanks for the like. Means a lot. It's encouraging to see that people enjoy this sort of content, because I'd love to make more of it. I very much love to. So my goal is to post every Monday from here on out. It'll become a little difficult at times, but that's my goal. I want to become more consistent with my posting and make more elaborate and cool stuff at the same time. So if you consider liking and subscribing and just following along my journey as a random blacksmith on YouTube. But yeah. Whew. Quite hot. Because this blade is so wide and massive, I don't actually need to bevel all the way back to the spine. I'm really only beveling about 2 inches of the blade. And that should be enough for me to grind an edge on this and get it sharp and ready for some cutting. Oh. I don't want it to curve too much though, because that'll look wonky. Oh, pretty massive, huh? Like, the scale is not shown well enough on camera, but this thing is huge. I'm going to need to start recurving it more so it's not bowing out as much. Huh. Alright. Next section for now. Oh. For those of you who are sticking around, means a lot. Oh. I know it's late. But, yeah. Oh my goodness, this anvil is so hot. I'm not surprised I have burning hot metal on it all the time, but, yeah, that really warmed the rear end, if you know what I mean. Oh. But, yeah. Good stuff. We're almost halfway up the blade, but I'm probably going to have to go do a couple more passes along the whole thing, which would be good content, I suppose, for live streaming, if you guys are enjoying this sort of stuff. But, yeah, it is a lot of work, so I am breaking a sweat. So, last summer, I actually renovated my shop. It used to be about half the length. The wall came down right here, and from this point on was my shop. There was nothing here where my anvil is. But then we renovated it, added a whole, like that doubled the size of this shop, and now I actually have room to make massive swords like this one right here. But then again, this is getting a little chaotic and a little big. I don't know if I need a sword this big, but no one's stopping me, so might as well make one. Lots of work. Like, I just love seeing how massive this sword is. It's huge. This is crazy. Oh. Okay. I am quite happy with how this is turning out, though. I think it's a little curved. It's swooping just a little too much, I feel. Because once this all starts swooping, that's going to be like out 6 to 8 inches, and that's going to be too much. Oh. Maybe I don't know if I'm overreacting or not. I don't know. Let's just get this back in the forge and keep going. Right up there. I don't know. I can always knock it back later, so maybe I'll just do that. Oh, a little warm. Oh man. Yeah, so this thing is huge and very heavy. So getting that pump going, definitely. But yeah. This is a lot of work, so consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already. And let's keep working on this thing. I have an idea. Maybe it's a bad idea. Oh. All right. Oh, I might get some comments on this, but it is getting warm in here. Hopefully you guys don't mind, but we're going shirtless, baby. At least for the time being until I cool off. But, more blacksmithing. Oh yeah, getting that pump going. This is getting hot and sweaty, that's for sure. Let's keep at it. Oh, I look like a mad scientist. That's fun. Whew. Yeah. So if you guys have any ideas for some projects coming up in the future, leave a comment below, and hopefully in the next few weeks I can get started on them, because I absolutely love working on random ideas like this sword in the back here. So let's get at it. 7 a.m. if you're still alive. I don't know if I'll be still alive then. I gotta work in the morning, but I'll give it a shot. Depends what time zone you're at right now, but I do want to stream more. So hopefully if people are enjoying this kind of content, that'll motivate me to keep doing live streams and posting more content. I do plan on posting every Monday, as well as live streaming Monday evenings, and then potentially whenever else I feel like it. Oh, all right. Oh yeah. We're blacksmithing here. Yeah, the radiating heat is nasty. But I ain't afraid of a little fire. So, I'm now getting to the point of this blade being 6 inches wide, and I actually want it to be 8 inches wide. I don't know if I have the thickness to increase that width enough, but we're going to have to give it a shot. Now, I am noticing how curved my tip is, and I actually want to bring that back a little, because this whole blade is going to start curving, and if that's curved as much as it is, it's going to look really disgusting by the end of it. And I'm looking for an aesthetic blade. Whew. All right, let's just move back up to the tip of the blade so that I can fix this over curving. Hooey. Oh, you're in Canada. Sweet. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be live at 7 a.m. I gotta be up for work at that point. But hopefully in the evenings I'll be live streaming more often. So subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the next one. But yeah. Ooh. My earmuffs are actually like hot to the touch. That's how much heat is just radiating from this thing. Oh, look at that lighting though. Whew. Fun stuff. Very fun stuff. Man. Here, just for you guys who are watching right now, this is the sword I made last summer. I made this last summer in August or at some point. The video is on my YouTube channel. It's from Elden Ring, the Grafted Blade Greatsword. And now the sword I'm working on next is the Zangetsu sword from Bleach. I'm so enjoying these massive sword builds. So if you guys have another one you'd like to see made, comment it down below, and yeah, I hope I can make it sometime. Let's keep going. That good? That's good. Whew. Four likes. We're at 4 likes, baby. Let's go. Oh. Alright. It is a little tedious how long it takes this blade to heat up, because I feel like then I'm forced to talk more, and you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing my voice and just want to see epic hammering. But yeah, I need the blade to heat up, so that'll take a few minutes. Oh. Alright, let's try and knock this. Oh man, getting it too hot is never good. And my hammer's in the way. So let's just try knocking this recurve down. Open that bevel low. That might be looking pretty good. Pretty good. I could. Yeah, just a little more, I think. But I'm going to need to heat it up here and then knock it down some more. Cool. Yeah. Coming along well. It's just a long, long process. sword compared to my body. Just so you can, like, see how massive that is. The blade comes up to my chest, the handle to my head. So, yeah, this thing's pretty huge. Let's keep it going. Alright. Heating up right about there to knock down that point a little more. Whew. Good stuff. Yeah. Hopefully the stream's not laggy or anything like that. And that you guys are able to enjoy. And I'm fading. This is getting pretty exhausting. But if you guys are enjoying it so far, that's all that matters. Putting my body on the line for this is the whole point. The whole point. Oh. What else should I talk about? The 3 people who are watching this. That's the question. What should we talk about? Humbug. If you guys haven't already watched my other videos on my channel, you could go do that. Because I get like no views. And it would help the channel if I got some more. But yeah. No, it's a shame. I put in a lot of time and effort into these videos. And they seem to only get 1/10 of my following watching them. But I guess that's just what people are interested in and so forth. So can't do much about that, which is fine. Oh. Yeah, just knocking down the point. Just like so. Making sure it's staying straight though. How are we feeling about that? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's just now getting a little wonky. Losing it. And there we have it. That's looking a little better. It's not near as sweepy as it was. So I think, and we're looking pretty straight, I think we can move back up to wherever we were last, right around here. Yeah, and I think that is what we will do. I just want to straighten this up a little more. Yeah, just like so. Okay, we're getting a little bent out of shape, but I can fix that later on. All right. So we're about at the halfway point of this blade. I don't believe we're at the halfway point of being done forging, because this has a long ways to go. Once I go one whole pass through, that's just the rough beveling. Then I have to do another whole pass to get it smoothed out and straightened. And then by then, hopefully my dimensions are all there. If not, a third pass. But yeah. Hooey! Hot! I can't even put my hand on my anvil, it's so hot. Sheesh. My own shop is attacking me. How are you guys doing? Everyone stay alright? It was a Monday. I hope people got through it alright. Uh-oh, there's my nipple. Cover that thing up. Oh. Oh, good stuff. I ain't small arms no more. That's what they called me in elementary school. Ain't calling me that no more. That's for sure. I'm a big man. I'm a blacksmith. I'm cool like that. Cool and hot. Very hot. Guys, it's so late. I'm usually in bed by now. I don't know why. I don't know what possessed me to come out to my shop at this time and start forging away, but here I am. Here I am indeed. Oh. All right. Another heat. Another heat. Oh. So now I'm trying to actually spread the width of the blade more. So I can't go too much, or else we're actually going to lose thickness, and then this blade is just going to flop around and bend. And I actually really don't want that to happen. Oh, all right. Let's just keep moving up the blade. We're about there. We're about like 2-3 heats away from actually forging this entire blade. Sweet. That's pretty awesome. But it's going to start getting hot everywhere. I should actually straighten up the spine. That's getting really wonky. It's just so loud. I'm sorry. Ugh. I wish I could lift this thing with one hand. That would make my life so much easier. Okay, there we go. And over here. Whew. Yeah, that happened. My anvil compared to this sword is like so tiny. Sorry guys, I'm fading right now. This is some exhausting work. I also do need to get some shots for the actual video I'm making of this sword, but as you can tell, I'm using my camera to record this, so I'll have to get some shots eventually. We'll see. We shall see, that's for sure. Yeah, so there should be a video of this sword, like full build, everything, out in the next, well, I'd say by the end of May, I hope. Because I have the blade forged at this point, right? But then I'm going to need to take a bit of a break. I'm going away to BC for a week, which will be lovely. But then, when I get back from that, I'm going to get right back to the sword, get it finished, get the video edited, and upload it to YouTube. And then we should be all set. But that's going to be like a week and a half or two away. So I apologize. Hopefully this content is enough to quench your thirst for bladesmithing until that point. Oh. Ay, ay. Oi, oi, oi. Oh. My goodness, this sword looks so cool. I don't know if you guys care as much as I do, but like seriously, this thing looks amazing. And I'm really happy with how it's turning out. It is quite a lot of effort to make, but I think it's so worth it. Like it is such a beautiful sword. Whoa! But it is pretty massive, that's for sure. And it is warping me. Very fun. Alright. Spreading it out again. Flip it around. Right. I'm actually struggling so much to get the right angle on these bevels because I can hardly twist this blade while I'm hammering it. Oh, jeez. Okay. This thing is so awkward to maneuver. I gotta use two hands at this point. Yeah, so we got a big bend in the blade, which I am trying to straighten out, but holy, is it so awkward to forge. Oh, almost there. Gotta move up a bit. Almost. Alright. I'm dying over here, guys. I don't know if you can see this, but my forearm, trying to get it in the lighting, you can hardly tell, but my forearm is so scraped up from trying to flip this. It wasn't right now, but earlier when I was forging it, I would rotate it and it would scrape against my forearm, and my word, did that not feel nice. So now my forearm's all scraped up and I'm trying to forge this, and it is a living nightmare. But then again, I am thoroughly enjoying this way too much. Just trying to eyeball it out. Okay, so, honestly, I just want to, like, bend it this way. Straightening this out is going to be a living nightmare, but I think it's doable at some point. But this is where we're at, guys. We're about yay far. However, what I'm realizing is, though I could heat it up all the way here and hold on to the handle and not be burnt, once I get up to about here, the blade is actually hitting the workbench on the other side of the shop. Which, I don't know if you get that, but turns out I cannot forge any further until the other end cools and I can flip it around. Okay, this is actually way too satisfying. That is so fun. Anyways, let me just set this down for a second. Pop this off. Alright, let me just grab the sword here. I want you guys to be able to understand how massive this thing is. When I have it here, this is the top of my head. This is the top of the sword. It's about 1 inch. Yeah, 1 inch shorter than I am, which is crazy. So, yeah, pretty massive sword. pretty difficult time forging it. However, we are over halfway done the blade. However, we will need to forge all the way up and then do another whole pass probably. But I'm thinking of letting that be on another night. I'm exhausted. My body is tired. My mind is tired. As you can tell, I'm fading. But we've gone a fair bit. We've gone a fair bit forged. I'm sorry. Ugh. Thank you guys for watching. I can't sit. Oh, I can't sit on the anvil. It's so bloody hot. Anyways, this is the Zangetsu, the Shikai Zangetsu sword from Bleach. I'm not quite done it yet, but it will get done, get finished soon enough. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around this long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Someone just, what is this saying? Message retracted. Anyways, doesn't matter. Sorry. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, consider doing that. It helps out a lot. Share the video. I don't know. Whatever you guys feel like doing. Or don't. Don't do anything. But yeah, I'm going to get back to this hopefully in the next little bit. Have a good night, you guys. This is the end of Hail the Blacksmith stream. Just how massive this thing... I'm sorry, I'm dragging this on, but this thing is just so epic. So epic. If you guys have any comments, well, any ideas for projects in the future, comment them below. And if this isn't a representation of the scale I build to, I don't know what is. So comment some crazy ideas you have, and hopefully I'll get to making them at some point. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Videos out every Monday at this point, and live streams Monday evenings, as well as whenever I feel like it. So turn that notification bell on so you don't miss out. Look at this blacksmith. Anyways, guys, have a good night. Love ya. How do I end this? Boop.